Hello, hello, hello. Guess who is back from vacation? Guess who came back refreshed and completely ready from Orlando, Florida? I am super excited to be back. Hey, Lemma. How are you? Hey, lovely creations. Nice to see you. Wow, I can't believe how tan I am. Hey, guys. Hey, Lemma. How are you, darling? How are you? Hey, Alton. Nice to see you. How are you? Hey, Akana, El Martin. Nice to see you guys. I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, my schoolie. Hey, how are you? How are you guys? I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. But I so needed that time off. I so needed that time off. Hey, Jenny, my darling, how are you? Yes, it's been a minute for sure. It's been a minute for sure. Hello, my darling, how are you? Nice to see you. I am so happy to see you guys. You know what? It's okay. I am vacation out. Like I am ready to go. I am ready to start working. I'm glad that I'm home. Yes. Home, sweet home for sure. It was great to be there. It was awesome. I needed it so much. I had no idea. But now that I'm back, I'm ready to go. I am ready, glad. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm glad to see you too. I'm glad to be here. Go back to my regular schedule. Very excited. Hey, Alhebra, nice to see you. If you're new to my scopes, let me tell you who I am. I am Catherine Storing. I am a fashion stylist, a confidence building coach, and I am also a woman of faith. I am all three at the same time, so I don't have to choose at all. Miss you too, Jenny. Miss you too. I am a bestseller author of 2 books. I am a speaker. I'm about to deliver my first TEDx talk in February. And I'm just glad to be here and doing what I love. And today, before I ask you to invite your followers, I want to make sure that you can hear me and see me. So if you can hear me and see me, can you type a 1? I want to make sure that everything is okay. I haven't touched these things for a while, so I want to make sure. Awesome. Yes, just around the corner, Jenny. Just around the corner. And I see the ones. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that you can hear me because this is important, and I know someone here or someone on the replay needs to hear this. So can you click on the Perry guy and invite your followers right now? I want you to do that because people need to hear this. Me too, Jenny. I am so excited, and my trip was so amazing because I got so much for the talk already. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for inviting your followers already. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, darling. I so appreciate you guys. Thank you for being so awesome. Wen, nice to see you. Thank you for thank you for being here. Thank you guys for inviting your followers. Do it on Facebook. Do it on Twitter. Nice to see you, my sister. So nice to see you. Thank you, Michael, for inviting your followers on Facebook. I so appreciate that. Hey, Lloyd, thank you for being here. I'm glad to be here. I missed you guys so much. It is crazy how much I missed you guys. It was great to be off. I know that I scoped a couple, maybe three times, I think, while I was gone. But other than that, I was really disconnected. It was awesome. It was so awesome. So why the title of the scope? How to stop questioning your calling already. And I know maybe some of you, yes, no, the house is great. The house is great. Thank you, Michael. Welcome back. Maybe someone watching now, someone watching on the computer, watching the replay, or watching now. Hey, James, welcome. You might be, fighting God, fighting yourself, and fighting your gifting, and saying, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. Maybe this is too easy. Maybe nobody needs this. Maybe I should be doing something that is worth something to somebody else. And I don't know if anybody is, yes, for sure. Maybe someone is questioning themselves. I don't know. Any of you questioning why you're supposed to be doing, and are you supposed to be doing what you're doing right now? Is that the right thing to do with your time and with your talents? Is that what you're supposed to be doing? Hey, James, welcome, my friend. That's something that sometimes I struggle with because it's easy. And I'm like, God, am I supposed to be doing this? Like, is this what you created me to do? Is this it? Hey, Rich, thank you for being here. And it takes me a while. And then I come to the point of realizing that every good thing, Every good gift comes from him. So if he gave me all this talent, if he gave me all this passion to do this, to encourage people, to help them to look good, to highlight the beauty that's already there. And that's what the talk that I'm going to give in February is going to be about. I'm going to be talking about what real beauty is and how do you highlight it, how you embrace that beauty. Hey, Susie, my friend, so lovely to see you here. So is anybody watching right now? Are you struggling with your calling? Are you struggling with how simple it is? Do you think that you should be doing something else? Hey, darling, nice to see you. Are you struggling with accepting this is it? This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Hey, Arita, welcome. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Okay, and I know that I'm being repetitive, but I just want to make sure that you're hearing what I'm saying. Am I supposed to be doing this? Is this what I was created to do? And I'm going to give you a couple hints that are going to help you. Hey, Aretha, these things are going to help you realize if this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to find out how you're supposed to be doing this and how to just accept it already? To just be like, I'm done questioning, I'm done complaining, I am done just fighting myself and fighting God. Good. Good. Awesome. I love the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the answer. I so appreciate that. So this is how you know, okay? This is how you know that you're doing the right thing, okay? First of all, number one, it's not hard. That's the number one thing. That thing that you're doing, that you're fighting, you can do that anytime, any day, with anyone. It's easy for you. It's easy for you. Okay, that's number one. That thing that you're fighting, that you think is not your calling, that they should be hard. Like, this should be complicated. Okay, let me help you right now and let you know it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hard. Okay, you have the gifting already. You have it. Okay, I'm just giving you permission to accept it. You have the gifting already. This morning, I'm getting ready, when I look cute, right? And I put this together like in 1.2 seconds. I knew, it's a new dress, really like it, got the jewelry, got the hair, got the jacket, got the right ties, the right shoes, in and out, boom, 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 done. Excuse me. Excuse me. Easy, right? Super duper easy to do. And maybe that's the same for you. Maybe you can do this, okay? Maybe you can just, yes, it just flows. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes, Arita, it just flows. Stop fighting it. That's the first step. It's easy for you. It's not complicated. It's easy, okay? It is easy. The second thing that lets you know that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Are you ready for that? The second thing that lets you know that you're doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing. You can do it for hours and you think only minutes have gone by. You can do it for 5, 10 hours on end and you don't get tired. You just get more energized. You get more ideas. You get excited. Like, people can tell that you're passionate about this thing. Like, you love it so much. Like, when I talk about fashion, talk about hair, talk about putting the right jewelry together and the right dress and the right tights and take people shopping and finding things for people. I can do that all day. I can do that all day. I don't get tired of that. And it's easy for me, okay? So if you're doing something and sometimes you're wondering, am I supposed to be doing this? This is too simple. This is not complicated enough. This is not hard enough. I am enjoying myself too much, okay? If you are struggling with that, let me tell you, you are doing the right thing, okay? You are doing exactly the right thing. You enjoy it. You're really good at it. And you can do it for hours on end. And you can never get enough. You can never get enough. You know, sometimes it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm still typing, I'm still writing, I'm still coming up with ideas. It's the funniest thing ever. Like, I don't get tired. I love it. And I gotta be honest, sometimes I wonder, this is too easy. Like, should I be doing something else? Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe, I don't know. I was just talking to some amazing ladies now, and gotta tell you that a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of people wonder, what am I supposed to be doing? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Hey, April, welcome. And they don't know. They don't know because they want it to be difficult. They want it to be complicated. They want it to be something else, okay? They want it to be something else. The third thing, okay? The third thing that is, hello there, is going to tell you that you're doing the right thing, that you are in the right calling right now, okay? The third thing, nobody can do it like you, okay? Maybe lots of people can do it. Maybe a whole bunch of people can do it. But nobody can do it with your flair, with your panache, with your awesome sauce, with your tools, with your quirkiness. It's your own thing, okay? It's your own thing. Hey, Lady Moore, nice to see you. That's how you know you're doing the right thing, because you have made it your own. It's your own amazing gifting. I'm doing fabulous. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. So if you can do it for hours on end, if it's really easy for you, and you do it in your own style, you do it with your own flair, with your own quirkiness, your own way of doing it, that is your calling. That is what you're supposed to be doing, okay? That's it. Stop fighting it. But I know that's very easy to do. That's very easy to say. Catherine, of course it's easy for you to say. You already know what your calling is. But what if I told you that you know what your calling is? You know. Most people fight it for a long time and they don't want to know. They're not ready. It's too much. Because what if you fail at that thing that you love? Like the one thing that you were created to do. The one thing that you know was exactly what you were supposed to do. Then what? Then what? But that is the wrong question to ask, okay? That is the wrong question to ask. What if you're successful? What if you're so amazing at this thing that people cannot help but to gravitate towards you and tell you how good you are at it, how amazing you are, how you're changing their lives, doing what you love? What if you're really great at that? What if? What if you do it and you feel so fulfilled? Every morning you get up and you're like, I cannot believe I get to do this. I cannot believe I get to do this. And sometimes it's going to be difficult because that's life. Sometimes it's going to be complicated, but you just cannot let yourself go. You cannot stop doing it. Like if you had a choice, you wouldn't take that choice. You would do it no matter what. And that's exactly how it feels. That's exactly how I feel about what I do. I can look at dresses and clothes and shopping and closets all day long. All day long. I can sit on a chair and I can let people know, or I can stand and say, you will look amazing in purple. You will look amazing in blue. You should do this. You should wear that. Like it's easy. Okay, I enjoy myself. My eyes lit up. My eyes get bigger. My hands move even faster. I get excited about it. So what is that thing for you? That's my question for you. What is that thing for you that when you think about it, you smile bigger? When you think about it, you feel like tingly. You feel excited in your bones. You feel like dancing. You feel like jumping, okay? If you have that feeling about what you're doing, that is a very big indication that that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So you can spend your time fighting it, or you can spend your time enjoying yourself and doing that thing. That's the choice. That's the choice right now. You can choose to enjoy it and do it, or you can choose to fight it and be uncomfortable and be miserable. Which one will you choose? That's my question for you today. Which one will you choose? That's my question. And I hope, I really, for your sake, for your happiness, for your peace, I hope that you choose to do what you have been called to do what comes natural to you, to do what is easy for you, to do what only you can do in your own amazing way. Hey, Eddie, welcome. We're talking about how you know that what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing, and how to stop fighting it, and how to stop complaining and trying to make it hard and complicated when it's not, okay? It's not complicated. It's not hard. It's not difficult. In reality, it is easy. It is scary. Yes, it is very, very scary to do what you have been called to do. To have the guts to put yourself out there and say, I'm doing this. This is who I am. I'm standing in my calling. I'm standing in what I was created to do, and I'm gonna do it. Whether I fail or succeed, I am going to do it. That's it. It is that simple. It is that simple. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much. It really is that simple. And it is that scary at the same time. But it has to come to a point where it's do or die. There's going to come a point where you say, I'm going to burn the bridges. I'm going to burn the boat. And I'm just going to do this thing. I'm going to commit myself to my calling. I'm going to commit myself to what I have been created to do. Are you willing to do that? Thank you so much for that. Whoever's giving me the burn yellow hearts, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the hearts as well. So appreciating that. I'm telling you, this year for me already, even though I started 10 days on vacation, today is my first day of the year actually. I have done much more already because I am committed. I have gotten to the point where it's do or die. This is the year where the foundation has been set, okay? Every brick has been laid. Everything is in place. Now it's do or die. So if last year you thought I was going hard, if last year you thought I was committed, I gotta tell you, you got another Catherine coming. I'm working on my project when I'm listening to. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Wen. Thank you so much. I gotta tell you that the Catherine that you're looking at right now, even though I'm very zen and I'm very calm right now because I just got my love tank filled up with my family, I gotta tell you that I am more committed than ever. That I'm more convinced that this is exactly what I was created to do, that I'm more committed than ever, and that I will not let anything or anyone tell me this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. This is do or die. It's that serious. It is that serious. I am committed to this. I am committed to being a fashion stylist, a confidence building coach, a woman of faith. Thank you, Eddie. A woman on fire, an author, a speaker, a traveler, a mother. I am doing this thing and I'm standing in my power. I am standing in my gifting, and I'm telling you there's no feeling like this. There's no other feeling like it. If you are on the edge, if you are on the border of committing, I want you to jump right now, okay? Thank you so much, Gracious. I want you to jump right now and realize that if you were created to be a sailor, you cannot be on the shore, okay? Picture that. If you were created to sail, you cannot stay on the shore. I mean, that is just mind-blowing. Do you guys get that? I mean, that's just an amazing picture. If you were created to sail, you have to leave the beach, okay? You have to leave the beach. And that means putting yourself out there. That means standing out. That means opening your mouth. That means having the confidence to stand out. If you were created to sail, you cannot stay on the... That's right. That's right. You cannot. You cannot. So I'm telling you that I took 10 days to myself. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I took 10 days to recharge because I know I'm going hard. I know that I am so close to the place that I want to be. And right now I'm just being very vulnerable. I'm just being really real right now and telling you that 2015 was rough. 2015 things that I wanted to happen did not happen as I wanted them to happen. But now that I am on this side, I realized that the foundation was being laid. I realized that this is exactly what needed to happen so I can be catapulted forward, put myself out there in a bigger way, in a more serious way, in a more committed way. Now, what does that have to do with you? You might be asking yourself, Catherine, that's great for you. I'm excited for you. So what? Well, I'm telling you this because there's no better feeling in the world than being on purpose. There's no better feeling in the world than knowing exactly what your marching orders are. Because I have been on the other end. I know what it's like not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. I know what it's like looking at the paper back then when you used to look at the paper and looking at the classifieds and the want ads and not knowing what job, what career I wanted, being completely lost. I'm not there anymore. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be, and I'm going for it. I'm going for it, and I'm not apologizing. I am not hesitating. I am not thinking about it. I am praying and I'm moving. I am praying and I'm speaking. I'm praying and I am sharing. I am praying and I'm motivating, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I rested. I filled up my tanks. I am good to go. And I'm telling you, I am hoping that you can hear this. Please stop complaining and not accepting your calling, okay? You're complaining about it. You're not sure. You're not accepting it. And you're fighting it. Please don't fight it anymore. Please don't fight it anymore. This is exactly what you're supposed to be. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Trust me, it is. If you have been asking yourself, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this my gifting? Ask somebody that loves you. Ask 2 or 3 people. What am I good at? And don't tell them what you think you're good at, okay? Don't tell them that. Don't tell them. Ask them, what am I good at? They're going to tell you like that. They're going to tell you in a minute. They're going to tell you, this is what you're good at. You're going to do this. You're amazing. And when they tell you, don't fight it. When they tell you, take it in. Let it go into your heart. Take it in and say, thank you. Thank you. That's confirmation for me. Sometimes, guys, we need confirmation, okay? Thank you for the hearts. I so appreciate that, guys. And thank you for inviting your followers. I just feel that this is a very important message at the beginning of the year where people are still excited about the year. When you are living on purpose, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you know what happens? People want to help you. People want to help you. It's amazing. I'm like, I've been at this for 4 years. For 4 years. And all of a sudden, some doors are opening. And now because of those doors opening, other doors are opening. It's like, where were you 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago? I'm still saying yes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being not gracious and excited and grateful. I am. But I'm saying, where were all these doors before when I was knocking everywhere and nobody would open? Like nobody would open. I'm like knocking on doors. I'm building doors. I'm just like calling people. I'm emailing people. Nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. It was crazy. All of a sudden, a door opens over here. Another door opens because of that. 2 doors open over there. 3 more doors open because of that. So I'm telling you, it might be scary, but when you step out of that ledge, when you say to everyone that would listen, I am committed. This is who I am. And you look the part inside and out. And you claim this and you share this with the world. The world will listen. It's amazing. The world will listen and everyone will charge towards you to help you. It's the most beautiful and most amazing thing I have ever seen. When you open your mouth, when you tell the world, this is what I'm going to do, And I am committed whether you come with me or not. Whether you come with me or not, I am going to do this. Susie, my friend, this is, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm telling you, I took this time off to recharge and to realize that God has done some amazing things, that he has gifted me with some amazing things, and I needed to be with people that get it. I needed to be with people that have nothing to gain from me other than my time. That's it. These are my family. They love me. They care for me, and they just loved on me. For a whole week and a half, they loved on me, and they just reminded me, you are gifted. In a way that, and again, I say this in a humble way, okay? It did not go to my head. Don't worry. It did not go to my head. It just went to my heart. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have done some things. Like, God has blessed me. How awesome is that? Hello there. How are you? Yes, we need that time. Absolutely. We need that time. We need people to remind us of who we are, the things that we have accomplished. They kept going on and on about my books. They were so proud of me. They were so proud of me. And every day they just poured on me. Every day they just loved on me and got me. You need people in your life that get you, that get your gifting and remind you of who you are. You need that. I needed that. I had no idea how much, but I needed that. And you guys are great. And you guys are awesome with the hearts, and you share and you email me and send me messages. That's great. But these people have known me from before. When I had, the hair was bad, when I did not have any style, I had no idea who I was. They know the before. They seen the you know how people have a makeover and you see the before and the after. They knew the before, okay? They been there from the beginning, and they see me and they get me, and they know when I'm silly, when I'm goofy, and when I'm too competitive, and when I'm too passionate and I get excited. Like, they get it, okay? Yes, then I will have known you when. Exactly. Absolutely, Susie. Absolutely. So you can appreciate the growth. You can appreciate the growth. And then, like, we knew you when you were this like 17-year-old girl. No idea what to do. The hair was a mess. You had no idea how to do the curls. You had no idea how to do accessories, how to dress yourself, how to dress your lanky self. You know, very insecure. They knew that part of me. And now they see the after, and they get to appreciate that and remind me how far I have come and how close I am to be where I want to be where I was created to be. And that's exactly where you are. And you're fighting it, and you're complaining, and you want it to be easier, or you want it to be harder, and you don't know what to do. And I just want to tell you that what you need to do right now, right this moment, you need to recommit. You need to recommit to your calling. You have been not faithful to your calling, if you will, if you know what that means. You have not been faithful. You have not been committed as you know you're supposed to be. And I'm talking to someone today, right now, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay. I'm talking to someone right now that has an amazing calling, and you have been dilly-dallying. You have been, you know, in and out, putting one foot in, one foot out, being committed today, not being committed tomorrow. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm telling you that has to stop. I'm telling you that it's time for you to get serious. It's time. Like, it's time. You had enough time fooling around. You have enough time praying and waiting, okay? I played that game too. I know what that is like. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait until all the cards are in play, where all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. Then I'll do it. And you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Ross, nice to see you. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You have been procrastinating. You have been, that's the word that I was looking for. And I hope you can appreciate how much more calmer I am and just more comfortable. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you so much. I just really reconnected with Catherine at a different level that I wasn't before. And I think it's about time. And some of you are procrastinating and you're calling it something else, okay? You're calling it something else. Okay, thank you, Janice. Thank you. You're calling it something else. You're calling it I'm praying, I'm working. That's not the way it works. The conditions will, yeah, when you are so right, the conditions will never be right. Never. It's never the perfect time. It's never the perfect time to write a book. It's never the perfect time to lose the weight. It's never the perfect time to ask somebody out. It's never the perfect time to quit your job and start your business. It's never the perfect time to call that client and say, listen, you wanted to work with me. You know that I can help you. You know that we can work together. What do you say? Are you ready? That's never the perfect time. It's scary. They might say no. Does that scare anybody? Getting a no? Let's be honest right now. Who's scared of getting a no? Who's scared of getting shut down? Who's scared of getting that door on their nose? Like right there. Like no, no. Who's scared of that? Thank you. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. And my Amy too. Josie, yes, rejection does suck. Let's just be honest right now. Janice, April, yes. Yes, rejection does suck. Sassity, absolutely. Yes, of course, Wayne. Of course, we all have. But the thing is, this is what I'm going to tell you right now. It's just going to blow your mind right now. Are you ready for that? I hope you are. I hope you are. When you don't ask, okay, get this right now. When you don't ask, the answer is already no. I'm going to let that digest that for a second. When you don't go for it, the answer is already no. The worst rejection you are ever going to get is your own rejection. You are rejecting yourself right now. That's not good. Hey, Saki. That's not good. Right, Janice? When you reject yourself? Oh, honey, thank you so much, darling. I was on vacation. I just got back. When you reject yourself, there's nothing that hurts more than when you reject yourself. And you reject yourself when you don't go for it. You reject yourself when you don't do the things that you know you're supposed to do, right? Right? I was on vacation. I was in Orlando for 10 days, darling. I was recharging, getting myself together for what's happening this year. You got to stop rejecting yourself. You have to stop. Like, it has to stop now. Okay? You've done it long enough. You know that you did it all 2015. All 2015, you did not do what you were supposed to do. You know this. You procrastinated and you told yourself no. Time and time and time again. You know this to be true. I'm not saying something that you don't know. Yeah, no, I know. Thank you, Janice. I got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right? So I need you to, I don't want you to, I need you to stop rejecting yourself. Right now, I need you to ask yourself out. Right now, I need you to say your name and say, are you ready? Are you ready to step out with me? Ask yourself that question. Please ask yourself that question. Are you ready to step out? Are you ready for an adventure? And I hope you are, because I'm going for the ride. I'm going for it like there's no tomorrow. Awesome, Saki. Awesome. I love that. Thank you, Eddie. Ask yourself that. Am I ready for an adventure? And adventures, I gotta tell you, and I'm not ready to talk about this yet. I'm gonna actually write this for tomorrow. So if you're not on my list to get my blogs, my blog posts, you wanna get this. So I went to Orlando, and even though I am very adventurous, that's awesome, Janice, awesome. I'm very adventurous. I love the outdoors. I love new experiences. I am not into roller coasters. I'm not. And I went to Disney, okay? And I went to all the parks, okay? Most of them. And the parks are about rides, and I'm not into them. I'm like scared, like, and I can say that now. Before I would say my stomach would hurt, you know, I will get sick, I will get uncomfortable, I will get dizzy. That's the line that I use, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the line that I use. So I was there for 10 days. So day 1, day 2, I don't do anything. I'm doing the baby rides, I'm doing the shows, I'm hanging out with my family, I'm having a great time. Then something happened, like little by little, I'm like, I gotta do this thing. Like, I have to do this. I just have to. And I have a picture that I'm gonna post, and I love this picture because this picture shows me pure terror. Have you ever been like terrified? Like, this picture is perfect. It's like perfect. I am terrified, okay? But what happened at the end of that ride, okay? I did not die. I did not get sick. The world did not end. I had a blast, okay? I had a blast. And I realized something. It was okay to be afraid. It was okay to not know what was going to happen. But that did not stop me. That did not stop me from doing it. I did it. And then I did it a little more. And I did it a little more. And I became more confident and more confident and more confident. And all of a sudden, I'm like more comfortable in the not knowing. You know, it was like a metaphor for what's coming this year. So many things are coming. I have to be uncomfortable with not being in charge, with not knowing what's going to happen. I need to. So that's what I want you to ask yourself. Take yourself on an adventure. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be scared out of your mind. But that is not the worst thing that can happen, okay? That is not the worst thing that can happen. Can I tell you what the worst thing that can happen? Can I tell you? Between you and me, not nobody else, between you and me right now, can I tell you what is the most scary thing that can happen in your life right now, today? Tell me if you're ready. Let me drink some more because my throat is not perfect yet, so I gotta drink a lot. But tell me if you're ready and I'll tell you. Gracia says she's ready. Who else is ready? Hey, Render, welcome. Keep those hearts coming, guys, so I know that you can hear me and you can see me still, okay? Thank you, Eddie. Eddie's ready. I don't know if I'm following you. Janice is ready. App developer for startups. Awesome. And bilingual. That's awesome. Minister and worshiper. I'm going to give you a follow, my brother. Thank you for being here. Denise is ready. Okay, awesome. Okay, so many of you ready, that Sassity, awesome. Many of you think that being scared or not knowing what's gonna happen, de nada, that not knowing what's gonna happen, it's scary. But the most scary thing that can happen in your life, and in my life too, okay, my life too, the most scary thing that can happen in your life, you know what it is? Knowing exactly what is going to happen. There's nothing more scary than that. You remember the movie Groundhog Day? Do you guys remember that movie? I love that movie. Remember when Phil Murray, he gets up every day and he knows exactly step by step what's going to happen every day. Every day he knew what was going to happen. That is the most, I cannot think of anything scarier than that. That's what comfort gives you. Comfort keeps you safe. But safe is boring. Safe is scary. My kids brought it out. That's funny. You know why? Yeah, it's an awesome movie. Because 10 years can go by and you have done nothing because you're safe. Sometimes 20 years have gone by and you're still not doing what God has called you to do. Sometimes 25 years have gone by and you have not written that book, you have not quit that job, you have not asked that person out, you have not gone to the country that God has called you to do, you have not started the business that you know you're supposed to start, because you are safe, because you know exactly what's going to happen. Thank you, Janice. That is scary. I'm sorry. Routine and comfort, that is very scary. I don't want that for my life. I want to go on an adventure. I want every day to be, God, what are you going to give me today? God, where are you going to take me today? God, how are you going to bless me today? God, how are you going to use me today? And that requires you and me to step out of our comfort zone. That requires us to step out of our comfort zone. It does. It really, really does. So that's how you stop whining and complaining and not accepting your calling. If you have to watch this again, twice, 3, 4 times, please do. I decided to be gentle. I decided to go slow for a reason. Because I'm telling you things that are uncomfortable. I'm telling you things that are difficult to hear. But things that you need to hear. Things that you are ready to hear. Things that you have been asking for. If you become true to yourself, if you're honest with yourself, you would realize that you have been asking for this, that you have been waiting for this. You know this to be true. You know that you have been asking for this. You know that you have been waiting for this. You know that you have been wanting this. And this is the time to step out of the comfort zone, to jump into the shore, into the ocean, and dive and go for the unknown and trust and have faith and know that everything is supposed to happen. I just recently moved to Las Vegas. I was scared, left my job and everything. Yes, Janice, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you, because when you know what's going to happen, you know what's going to happen. There's no blessing in that. There's no faith in that. There's no trust in that. All you're doing is getting up every day, taking a shower, going to work, eating some food, driving home, going to bed, and then doing the same over and over and over again. That is scary. That is so scary. It's not even funny. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that at all. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. On anybody. I really wouldn't. So that's how you stop questioning your calling. That's how you step into the person, the woman, the man that you have been called to be, and you do it while looking the part, feeling the part, being the part, doing the part. And I gotta tell you, there is no better feeling. There is not better feeling than doing exactly what you have been called to do, and sharing and waiting and doing and feeling and being who you are, being who you were created to be. Yes, it is scary, but adventures are meant to be scary. Adventures are meant to help us grow and become the amazing people we have been created to be. That is a huge gift. I cannot think of anything better. I cannot. I can try. I cannot think of anything better by being the person that I have been created to be. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will be sharing more things that I learned while I was on my vacation, while I was away and completely unplugged and disconnected. So if you would like to find out when I do this, when I share this, the videos and the pictures and the aha moments, the aha days and week, then make sure to visit stylingfaith.com. This is the website right here, stylingfaith.com, and there you will be able to sign up and get all the information about all the things that I learned and all the things that happen. April, you are very welcome. I hope that you listen. I hope that you heard at least something that's gonna help you, that propel you to move you forward, and for you to realize that you need to jump, that you need to step out of your comfort zone. You know, that's a metaphor for going for it. You know that, right? Hi, Janice. Thank you so much. It's a metaphor for life. It's a metaphor for getting out of the shore and going into the waves, running into the waves and running into what you have been called to do, doing it and enjoying it and being scared and excited at the same time. I'm telling you, there's no feeling. There's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. Yes, watch the replay in its entirety. Watch it again, take some notes and listen. There's a message there for you. Listen to that message. Please listen to that and then just trust. Listen and trust, and you watch how your life change. Watch how your experiences change. Watch how people, the way they see you, the way they talk to you, that will change. Okay? Thank you for watching. Remember, stylingfaith.com. Go there. I have a free gift for you, and also you will be able to sign up to get the podcast. You'll be notified when the next episode is out and when I post my aha moments from my Orlando trip. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. And know that this year is going to be an amazing ride. It's going to be bumpy, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, April. Thank you, guys. Catherine Storing here, signing off and wishing you an amazing and adventureful 2016.